Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
Alright, late upload today by the time I upload this. Guys, this is monumental. 1 through 9 was heat. This is probably not going to be as heat as number 9. But icebreaker. Ten chapters down, guys. We are heat. New intro next 10 chapters. We're gonna do a different intro. This whole 10 was Invincible. Next is, I'm not gonna say it because you will see tomorrow's double upload. So I don't want to keep yapping. My finger hurts. Let's read. We're on page 84. Get your books out. Page 84. Chapter 10. We're on the point of view of Nathan. Let's see my pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pages, roughly. I probably miscounted. Alright, so have you ever seen a woman's spirit in stilettos? Oh, sprint in stilettos. I have. Last week, I haven't even gotten off my knees before Anastasia's hands straightened her dress and reaching for the door handle. She gave me one last look, post-orgasm, glow-warming her cheeks. Then, what the fuck does that mean? Post-orgasm glow. Warming her cheeks, and then she got the fuck out of there like Roadrunner. She was moving so quickly, I surprised there wasn't even smoke behind her. All I could do was let her leave. Otherwise, I have been stepping out with a throbbing boner, a house full to the brim with people. Did I know that was going to happen when I took her upstairs? No. The best case scenario was she think I was looking out for her. Maybe she agreed to finally be friends, but I think there was a chance she'd end up crying my name. But there was a chance that she ended up crying my name, and I'd be sucking the taste of her off my fingers. I think any normal man would understand the circumstances. Is that memory on repeat in my head every time I jerk off? Obviously. She clearly regrets it, since every time she sees me, she darts off in the opposite direction. I thought at first it might be embarrassment. She says embarrassment. Might be embarrassment. But after seeing her in the bed with Rothel yesterday, I'm back to believing that interest is one-sided. I thought maybe she was dating Rothel like Henry seems to think she is. Maybe it was a mistake, a moment of weakness, but I had to stop because I was making myself feel ill. I hate cheaters, and my gut is telling me that wasn't the case with her. I felt immediately better when I spotted Ryan looking close with Liv Abbott. I don't know what type of relationship Stas and Ryan have, but whatever it is, they're clearly not exclusive. Hold up. I ate some chips before this. I decided today is the day we're going to talk about it. She's good at communicating her feelings. She proved that a few times. She's obviously not good at facing men she's obviously not good at facing the men whose face she comes on. gave him a facial. The plan is to catch her straight after training since she trains with shithead before us on Friday. JJ is furious. We're not going to have time to stop for Duncan, mumbling something about his constitutional rights. I promised to buy him 2 donuts next week, and it seems to it's as easy as this word looks like. I'm having a brain too. What the fuck? I lost where I'm having a brain too. Why is this not speaking? Hold up. Why is it in Japanese? Why is it doing this to me?
Placate.
Placate him. He's excited to ambush. His words, not mine. Stacy with me, and watch me get shot down. Bold of him to assume that I'll get close enough to shot down, forcing on how to win over anesthesia as it's been enough of a distraction to not wonder why my dad has been blowing up my phone for 3 days and currently showing no signs of slowing down. Ambushing is assuming he's calling about the significant debt in my available funds for paying for Robbie's party. I don't want to speak to him anyway. I'm sure the guy with the normal dad would assume it's good luck call since your first game of the season is tomorrow, but sadly your dad isn't normal. Mr. H has been more of a dad to me than mine, and having the Hamlets in town of Robbie's birthday has been great. Great for me, maybe not great for Lola, who's been impromptu meeting with them on Sunday morning while only wearing Robbie's t-shirt. Mrs. H looked like she was going to combust. This happens while Mr. H has Robbie a double thumbs up. Low looked like a deer caught in headlights, and Robbie was just as bad. JJ had a look on his face I've never seen before. He looked like it was the best moment of his life, and only increased when Henry asked Lally if she regretted on putting on pants. Having Hamlets here reminds me of home, but the good memories, the ones before Mom died, taken out strand. Fuck.
Strategies.
Yeah. Take out strategies with them, remind me why I love hockey, and now I'm pumped for the start of the session. I know I've said it before, but I mean it this time. This year is going to be different. I always know shit is going down when my phone instantly buzzes when annoying Professor Jones' painfully boring recap on micronutrient metabolism. I pull my phone out of my pocket. Alright, this is the group chat. Puck Bunnies. Robbie. I'm dead. Bobby. Weird way to announce it, but go off. Chris Hudson. Can I have your room? Joe Carter. Can I have Lola's number? Robbie. Shut the fuck up, Carter. Nate. Rip. Robbie. Here he is, man of the hour. Nate. What the fuck you on? Robbie. Did you know Stacy, Summer, and Kitty all live in the same building? Robbie. One of Joe... Oh, fuck. Nate. You're fucking joking. Nate. Robbie. Fuck. One joke about something as funny as this. Jaden. Maple Tower? Shit, I might move. Henry Turner. I don't get what the problem is. Chris. They're neighbors, Henry. Yeah, but none of them want to fuck him anyway, so why is it a problem? It's not like he's going to be invited over. Maddie. Shots fired. Chris. I just know Hawkins is tired right now. Joe. Tired of waiting for Turner to say it. It was a joke. LeMayo. Jaden. Can anyone else hear crying? Nate. Switching to basketball. Bunch of pricks. Henry. Might have better chance with Stacey if you switch. Nate. Why is that, Henry? She's definitely having sex with Ryan Rothel. Maybe basketball players is her type. Nate. You don't know that. Henry. I do. She told me. Nate. And why the fuck why'd she tell you that? Jesus Christ, we're never gonna get finished this. Because I asked Jaden not to trip over the edge cap, but Rothel is definitely fucking Summer too. Nate Hawkins has left puck buddies. Joe Carter added Nate Hawkins to puck buddies. Nate Carter left puck buddies. Maddie Lou added Nate Hawkins to puck buddies. Dicks. I always liked Ryan Rothel until now. I had to record another part later. Alright, let's get back where it was. Alright. I always liked Ryan Rothel until now. I make this strategic but easy decision to put my phone back in my pocket and try to concentrate on learning something. Or at least learning something not about Ryan Rothel. And where he's sticking his D anywhere. Actually, concentrating seems to help the class go by quickly, but I wish I stayed behind as soon as I spot JJ. From the minute I meet him outside his lab to when I pull up outside the rink, he laughs at me. Thankfully through he opts to let me fail in private and promises to wait in the car until the rest of the guys get here. Mission sign on. Claire de Luna. Claire de Lune. Now let's pull this song up. This is a real song.
Let's go.
TikTok audio is blasting over the arena speakers when I When I walk through the double doors, there is skaters hanging about, but only one pair on the ice, which means I'm here at the right time, dropping my hockey bag on the benches. I make my way to the edge of the rink, giving Bradley a polite hello when he spots me and scowls. I never seen Anastasia skate before. Usually, one of us is arriving as the other is leaving, so I don't ever get to see her at work. But today, I'm 20 minutes early. She's fucking mesmerizing. I've been on ice since... Oh shit. I've been on ice before, and I can't remember, and I never ever moved the way she is moving right now. She doesn't even look like she's skating. She looks like she is floating. I can't take my eyes off her. Her arms reach out towards shithead. They're not even looking at each other, but they still connect perfectly. Before I know what's happening, she's up in the air, resting on one of his hands, spinning, gripping the blades of her skates and holding a leg above her head. You know, this bitch is doing all that. Highly doubt it. I think he's about to drop her as he quickly lowers her, but somehow she is spinning through the air, and a combination of limbs that I can't even keep track of. I wipe the sweat from my brow when her skates are back on the ice, and let go of the breath I didn't even know I was holding. The pair pick up speed, flying across the rink. Flawlessly, I can tell something is about to happen by the way Bradley's posture changes and fingers grip the boards. And she's holding her breath. Steph and Aaron are moving in perfect rhythm, both turning to travel backward. They hit the toe of the boot against the ice, spinning at the speed my brain can't even register. My eyes don't even realize what's happening as Aaron lands, his leg flying out gracefully to finish the move, and Anastasia's body skids across the ice, slamming harshly into the board on the other side of the rink. Fuck, I've been slammed into more boards than I can remember, but that's when head to toe in hockey equipment. She's in leggings and long sleeve sports crop top, doing nothing to protect her, even if she hadn't hit the force. The music abruptly stops. Aaron pulls her to her feet, checking every inch of her and freezingly. I'm not even gonna look that word up. We're just gonna leave that in. Looking at the crown of her head as she points to it. She pushes him off as he tries to scoop her up. Instead of accepting his hand, letting him guide her as they skate towards where Bradley and I are standing. I feel like I should make myself scared. I should make myself scarce, but my heart is about to fall out my ass. I need to hear her say she's all right, even if it's not to me. How many more fucking pages? Alright, we're almost there, chat. The short journey across the ice feels like a fucking lifetime. They eventually reach the side, and she looks at me almost like she doesn't realize it's me, because there isn't any emotion on her face, not even disgust. She must be properly injured if she isn't even annoyed by my existence. Fuck. Bradley grips her face, and it's almost protective, like a mother in a way, tilting it each direction until she's satisfied. It's coming out, Anastasia. You do a triple. What? She squeezes gently, looking confused. It's fine. Give me a minute. We'll go again. I'll land it. You know I can land it, Anastasia. I've watched you violently slam into the ice, slam into a solid structure. This isn't up for discussion. Stacy looks at Aaron, her jaw slack. Tears begin to line her eyes. She wraps his arm around her shoulder, tugging her body to his as she begins to sob. Triple is hard, Stas. There's no shame in dropping the quad. So many people can't even do a triple, and yours are perfect. Her entire body is shaking, and she brings her hand to her eyes and wipe away the tears. Wincing, she realizes her left arm and the side of her body look at the impact. But I can do the quad. I've been working toward the quad for so long. I need to do it again. I didn't take off right. I can fix it. Hara's laying back onto me. She wipes the falling tears on her sleeve, and I try to give her a comforting smile, but it sinks into horror as a dark red stream of blood escapes from her hairline and rushes down to her temple. It's like we all see the exact same moment. We all lunge for her at once. Confusion on her face intensify, and all three of us inspect her. Coach, I trained in first aid. I say quickly, she needs to go to the hospital, but the open wounds need to be clean and wrapped before she goes anywhere. Bradley's lips are pinched into a hard, concerned line, but she gives me a tight nod. Stas, I say softly, I'm going to pick you up and carry you to the first aid room. Why are you talking to me like a child? Aaron snorts behind her and wipes his hand down his face, looking at the ceiling in a mixture of amusement and despair. This guy is a jackass. There's no denying right now that he does care about her. He looks worried, sick, and does not even fight me about checking over her. I'm glad that bump to your head didn't get rid of your charming personality, I say playfully. I'm going to carry you because you haven't got guards on. Plus, I'm scared of you. If you walk, you collapse when I catch you. I'm going to hurt you where the big ass bruises is going to be. Can I pick you up? She grumbles. Fucking multiple fucking letter word.
Expletives.
She grumbles expletives under her breath and gives me a half-hearted nod paired with that eye roll. I'm heavy, she mutters as my arm scoop her under her leg and around her waist. We leave Bradley and shithead behind us as I start to walk toward the locker rooms where the first aid room is. Shut up, Anastasia. You're not even half my arm up weight. My warm up weight. What the fuck? I said arm up weight. Who the fuck? My warm up weight. My arm up weight. I'm sorry. I have my warm up weight. She wiggles in my arms, and I didn't realize I was trying. I realized she's trying to elbow me in the ribs. I'm too preoccupied trying to open the door with my ass to be worried about her to worry about her being annoyed. Setting her on the medicine bed, I take a step back and soon as our bodies are apart, she punches me straight in the arm. You can't tell me to show up, I'm injured. I'm fucking injured now, I moan, gripping my bicep. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, who taught you how to punch? Lola's dad. He teaches boxing. I collect my supplies. I collect the supplies I need from the cupboard. Silence solution, gauze, and an ice pack. Enough until she goes to the hospital. I wash my hands thoroughly, dry them off, and then reach for some gloves. You're not allergic to latex, are you? Her eyebrows narrow, lips pulling into a tight line. No, Nathan, I'm allergic to latex. Suppressing a snort and brushing off the obvious latex connotation that her glare is giving me. Glad to hear it. We don't have to add a swollen face to your list of injuries. I think I get a smile, but I might have imagined it. I start to semi-dry the blood on her face, cleaning the area thoroughly while working into her hairline. I must reach the cut before it winces, and her hand shoots to grab my sweatshirt. I'm sorry. I cool, trying to work quickly and light-handedly as possible. The blood is soaking into her hair, and every time I dab, the gauze picks up more. Her hand is gripping me. The foot is moving up and down in the air, and it's clear she doesn't like being tended to like this. I need to distract her, but I can't think of anything to say. Won't make her remember she's avoiding me. You're phenomenal skater, Stas. I couldn't stop watching you till I was bowling across the rink and I tried to take down a board with my body, you mean? Her eyes look at mine and 100% confirms, a smile on her face. Definitely not imagining this one. Yeah, until the human bowling bit, you were breathtaking. Thanks, she mutters, looking back at her hands. Why are you so early? I round up the used gauze now, and her wound is clean, so I can get it and throw them into the medical waste center. I don't know how to answer the question without ruining this nice semi-normal moment we're having now. I wanted to see you. You've been avoiding me, and I wanted to check if you're okay. Can you raise your left arm for me? That side that took the impact, right? Right? She repeats back, ignoring everything else I said. Why am I picking my nose on the camera? She grimaced slightly, but overall the movement is fine. Nothing broken from what I can tell. I strap the ice pack to her shoulder where the majority of the inflammation is and give her one last look over. Ice pack for no more than 10 minutes intervals. Okay? You feel dizzy? She shakes her head. Sick, headache, dazed, or confused? She shakes her head again, this time with a skeptical eyebrow raise. I reach down to unlace her skates and pull each one off her feet and placing them behind her. I want you to go to the hospital. They need to check you over to be safe, to be on the safe side. You need to rest this weekend. She snorts loudly, hand flying on her mouth and smothering it. Sorry, that's rude. It's just I'm competing tomorrow. I can't rest. Anastasia, it'll be fine. Are you done, Dr. Hawkins? She says, releasing any attempting to jump down from the bed. My hands instinctively grab her hips to keep her in place, but I let her go like she made. I let her go like she's made of lava. Her eyes meet mine, something uncertain swimming in them. Nay, the door opens behind us, and shithead walks in, carrying a pink gym bag, like I didn't already have enough of a reason to want to strangle him. He's gaping. He places her bag behind her, handing her some sneakers, which she puts on. She examines her head like she got a clue what's going on. Dick, I think she studies history or something. For Stacy's sake, I temporarily put our differences aside and apply. Can you take her to the hospital? Nodding and mumbling, uninterested. He doesn't bother. He doesn't bother to take me as he reaches into her bag again and pulls out the UCMH sweatshirt for her. Don't let her fall asleep before she goes to the hospital. You don't need to tell Lola to check on her when she's sleeping later. I'll check on her, he says, nonchalantly throwing her skates into the bag, zipping shut. No, I mean at night when she goes to bed. Yeah, he says, drawing out the word like I'm not understanding him. I'll check on her. You know where where we live together, right? My bedroom is just close to hers as Lowe's is. What the actual fuck? Okay, I try to keep any sign of shock away from my voice. Feel better, Stas? Good luck tomorrow, guys. You too, shithead says back. Weird. Anastasia looks over her shoulder and takes me in one last time before she leaves. When I cleaned up the room and headed out to where the guys are waiting, they clearly heard what happened and were all giving me fake sympathetic looks. Poor girl would rather give herself a concussion than speak to you, Hawkins. That's rough, buddy, Robbie says, airing a chorus of snickers. The rest of the team. He's funny, guys. I bite back. Did you know your girl's dad is a boxer? His face pales. Please don't tell me you're joking. Oh, I want to joke about something that isn't funny as this. That's chapter 10. Sorry for the bad episode, but that was chapter 10. Chapter 20 was 10 times better. Fuck Tyler. This is the outro.
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was